So we're about to test fly the Bixler with the A3super2, poorly mounted on the wing, as in on Velcro, a steep pitch angle, a lot of yaw angle. It's all been calibrated. We've got the three modes to test, S-balance, normal and AVCS. As mentioned, I'm using manual stick mode because otherwise if you turn the gain down in auto stick mode you get no control whatsoever. And I'm using the gain control to be able to turn the gyro off effectively in all those three modes that I've set on the flight modes. So we'll get it flying. So we'll be launching with zero gain, and then we'll turn the gain up as it flies around. So first of all we'll be testing the normal mode.
Reset the timer.
So just do a nice, there's a little bit of wind which will be good for giving a bit of instability. So now we'll dial up the, I've gone to maximum gain. All of the gains are 100% in the, oh actually no, they're all 50% as per defaults for normal mode, S-balance and 3DAL, which is AVCS mode. So now it's flying around very nicely. Not doing anything wrong. It's not really much of a useful test, I guess. So next thing we're going to do is turn the gain down, switch into self-balance mode. So, but it's flying with no assistance at the moment. Now we'll turn the gains up. It's descending, so it actually needs some trimming. I can do that using the, it doesn't matter that you use your trims really in flight. So I can feel it doesn't turn very well. So what I'll do now is I climb with a roll, let go of the sticks, back to perfect level. Needs a little bit of trim in right roll. So we'll get that right so that we get a dead level flight. Needs a little bit more. Okay. So anyway, I'm still in 3DAL mode, 100% gain on the knob. That's flying, it's not really flying straight, it's flying a little bit up, a little bit of right roll. So that's pretty close to right. So what we're going to do now is send it up into some wacky angle and then let go of the sticks, and we're back in dead level flight. So obviously in 3D balance, in S balance mode they don't actually use the rudder, so that angled yaw placement of the A3 Super makes absolutely no difference to it because it doesn't actually use that as a correction factor. It still uses your 3-axis for gyro stability, but gyros don't care about any offset on their axis anyway, so that again, the yaw error makes no difference. The pitch error it's got makes no difference. The pitch error in the unit does matter to the self-balance, but because you have a level offset control, when you calibrate that and set the unit so that it knows what the plane is when it's level, that corrects for that error. So anyway, we've pretty well finished. Maybe we'll do one more little crazy thing. We'll just go upwards, roll it, and then let go of the sticks, and it goes back into perfect level flight like it's supposed to. So next thing we're going to do is turn the gains down, so it's back to me controlling it fully. Switch into AVCS mode. Now, because I used the trims to fix the error in the S-balance alignment, I've got to adjust my trims back. I want to make it fly level. Now you got to watch out, if you use the trims in AVCS mode, what you're doing is offsetting what the A3 Super has learned as the center stick area. It creates a box around that center stick area, and if you release the sticks to the center and they go inside that box, it locks the AVCS. If you use your trim after it has learnt where the center stick is, that box effectively moves out on the axis of whatever sticks you adjust. So if you move the trims too much, when you release the sticks, you may not even come into the box at all. Therefore the AVCS won't lock. It'll actually lock when the sticks are out somewhere else onto the side. So anyway, you really should have it all trimmed properly, but for this purpose I can just have that error. So what we'll do is we'll switch into that worked really well. If I turn the gain up, it goes into a dive. I'm gonna have to land and recalibrate the sticks. So what I'm going to do is retrim this to fly straight, land, let it recalibrate the sticks, still climbing. How much down trim are we going to need? That's pretty close to right. So we're going to land, just turn the power off, turn it back on, and the A3 Super will recalibrate itself. Went a bit far, parked in the hangar virtually. So all we need to do is power off, power on, reinitializes. The green flashing will be where it's recalculating. What green flashing? Should have been green flashing to calibrate stick centering, I'm pretty sure, but we'll do it manually. Where is the stick centering? Must be under the radio setup. Stick centering. Calibrating, done. Disconnect. Ready to fly again. Gain down.
Throttle active. Can you reset the timer?
I think we'll go a bit higher, seeing whatever was happening. So we'll just come around in line with. So it's in AVCS mode already, but the gain's down. I'll turn the gain up. Oh my god. What does that mean? Because it's not altering yaw, so the big yaw angle error of the mounting doesn't seem to bother it. It doesn't do anything in roll. But it instantly goes into a severe climb. Oh, well that's an interesting thing I've noticed. What's happening is, yes, if I move the sticks, so I'm staying in full gain, which is a bit scary. Yeah, whatever angle I pitch it to, like I've put it into level flight, put it in a bank, and it falls because it doesn't correct for the fall. Put it into a climb, so it keeps climbing, but it's running out of energy. Dive, keeps diving. So the AVCS mode is working. I've put it into a bank. Yeah, so it is locking into whatever mode or manner I put it in. Not really sure if, because it maintains the bank angle, but doesn't correct for the bank. like the fact that the plane starts falling, and I would have thought in the pitch mode it would have said, oh, we were horizontal. Just because you've done a roll, we still want to keep the fuselage horizontal. They should have fed in the up elevator, I'm pretty sure, but they do nothing, so the plane just descends. It's an interesting thing. So I don't know if that's actually correct, but obviously it. So anyway, apart from that, the mounting orientation hasn't bothered AVCS mode at all. So we've got a severe yaw, a lot of pitch angle, and they're all acting fine. If I pitch it up, it continues to climb as it should. That's hands off stick, but it's running out of energy, that's why it's leveling out. If I bank it, it maintains a bank even though it's falling and doesn't correct for the drop. What about yaw? I don't know what happens if I put the yaw into it. It doesn't hold it. I don't know what it's supposed to do. If I put in some yaw and then release it, I think it's the rudder stayed to the left because it's turning slightly to the left, but it's not like it's holding a. It's not holding the. It should want to keep. All right. No, I can override it by using the ailerons. I'm not really sure how AVCS works on the rudder. I would have thought it would have tried to keep a constant heading. But anyway, overall, it hasn't cared whatsoever about being mounted in a severely offset, angular manner. So now what I'm going to do is turn the unit around facing the wrong way, and we'll see if it actually cares about that.
Throttle cut set.
That will mean I need to correct at least the pitch. Pitch and roll I think will need correcting. So what we're going to be doing, I'll put my spacer up here to force a bit of an angle error. I'm going to face it the wrong way. We're going to switch into S-balance mode because that's the best way to see which way the servos are acting. We're going to go to maximum gain. So for example, plane climbing, it's adding up elevator, which is wrong. Needs to add down elevator because that'll be reversed now. What are we looking for? Gyro direction in pitch. Which button does it? That one. We've reversed the pitch, so if it tries to climb, they give down. If it tries to dive, they're giving up elevator. Roll, that's the wrong way. So we're going to reverse the aileron. So now, if it tries to bank to the right, puts the right aileron down, which will bring it back to the left. Rudder is still, that's not working in S-balance mode. That's just the gyro correction. So if the plane tried to yaw, it's trying to bring it back. So that's going the right way. So everything's the right way. We're going to have to turn the power off and let it recalibrate what level is. Now, to do that, I'm going to have to sit the plane in its supposed flying attitude. So I'll just guesstimate that's it. I want to keep it wings level. That should do like that. We'll let it. Oh, no. We'll let it calibrate. I've actually got to use the controller. So we actually have to go down to, it's down the bottom, angle offset. So we need the auto level, so let it calibrate. Now, it was happy with that. That means I have not exceeded the maximum 20 degrees angle that it's allowed to have. So now we turn the gains down, put it into normal mode, send it up again. So we're testing the unit in reverse direction, like it's mounted the wrong way, which they say not to do. Not sure what the trims are doing, but we'll find out. So it's off on its way. So we're in normal mode, so it's wobbling around the wind. There's a little bit of wind, a tiny bit of turbulence. So we're about to turn the gain up. So we're on maximum gain. Now, I mean, who's to know, for example, there's a tiny bit of wavery in the wings, but because of the wind, but they're just not fixing it correctly. They're not doing the wrong thing. If they were doing the wrong thing, it would be severely opposing, So, it hasn't cared at all about being put in the wrong way so far. Turn gain down. Switch up to self-balance. Self-balance, turn the gain up. Now once again the trim, because my adjustment of what I thought it needs for maintaining altitude is wrong. I'll override with trim for the moment. Turn the gain up. That's pretty close to right. No, a little bit falling again, a bit more up trim. So now we're flying in S-balance mode with the unit facing the wrong way. And now we shall climb and do a bit of a roll, let go of the sticks, and we're back in level flight. So it pretty well proves that the unit actually does not care if it's facing the wrong way, even though they say mount it with the data port to the front in all of their examples. But that's just rubbish, because the way a flight controller works and the maths it does not actually care. It will care if you put it at 90 degrees, but as long as it's well, anywhere, they'll still calculate everything the correct way. So we'll go back into normal mode. Well, if I flick the right switch we would, and my trim's going to be all wrong now. But anyway, that's the end of that test. I don't think I'll bother testing automatic stick mode, because it's not really going to change anyway that the results of their calculations work. All it's going to do is alter the mode of what the sticks do. So there's no real point testing that. Going a bit far, we're going to have to turn, come in a long way away on purpose so that we don't go land to... Oh, well, that was a bad judgment. Boom, boom. So that's the end of the test of the A3 Super. The end result, you can do whatever you want with it, place it anywhere you want on the plane, it's still going to work perfectly well. And that's that.